Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. We are the Cruising Cooks. We have 3 children, 3 cats and a dog. We're living full time in a motorhome and home educating our children along the way.
My name is Zoe.
I'm James.
And this video is just to tell you sort of why we're doing what we're doing and how it came about. Because it's a bit of a risky, random thing to decide to do.
So we first put our house up for sale in
March
this year.
When we thought we found the perfect house for us.
Which was in Halesowen. We're looking for a house with more space for the children so that everyone could have their own rooms.
But we soon found that that wasn't all that we thought it was, and there was a lot of issues with the house that caused us to decide to withdraw from the purchase.
So the issues of the house we're moving into included lead pipe. We didn't know how much of the lead pipe needed to be dug up. There were planning permission issues and damp and mould issues.
Our children are very outdoorsy and we always enjoy being on holiday away from the house. So we decided to go and look at a motorhome anyway, just as a holiday thing really to start with. We was just going to have it alongside the house to go away as and when we wanted to.
And that was decided after our Isle of Wight trip, wasn't it?
Yeah, so we went away to the Isle of Wight in a caravan and everyone had a really good time. And we just thought, why not?
So when we went to look at our first motorhome, which was an old tech Ford-based one, our son kind of hit the nail on the head when he said, why we're buying a house when we're buying a motorhome, why don't we just live in a motorhome? And it sort of just clicked for us really. And we thought it wasn't such a bad idea.
Crazy idea, but not a bad one. So we decided to, as I said, we decided to withdraw from the purchase of the house, but we continued with the sale of our house because we already had a buyer already set up for our house. So we carried on with the sale and then we went and looked at the motorhomes. We didn't go for the one that we was originally going to go for, the older one. We actually ended up going for a more newer one in the end.
A Swift Escape 674.
So like a 6 berth, because the other one, even though it was a 6 berth, it only had 4 seat belts, and obviously we need 5 seat belts. And we just thought it was just going to be too much work to change the side seat that was in it to be able to have a seat belt on. So it made more sense just to buy one that had the number of seatbelts that we already needed.
So downsizing and clearing our current house, our old house, was really stressful and it involved selling a lot more than we originally anticipated.
And we only had 4 weeks to do it all, literally to sell everything that we owned.
So we're shoving everything on Marketplace, Vinted,
yeah.
eBay.
Any platform that we just put literally our whole house, our whole lives on to be sold.
And anything that didn't sell ended up in the recycling centre or at
storage.
Parents' house storage, yeah.
Yes, we've been lucky enough that we haven't had to pay for storage. So we've both got somewhere that we can put stuff for free.
Picking up the motorhome was eventful.
It was a long handover, a lot of information to take in, as you can imagine. You literally have like 2 hours where you have to literally learn every single thing about the motorhome, and like we've never had a motorhome before, so we literally was proper noobs, knew nothing. I mean, the most we've ever done really is static caravan holidays or camping.
Yeah, so the first thing I tried to do in it was driving to a petrol station, not knowing the width really of the angles of the vehicle, and ended up crunching it into the metal barrier.
Gotta laugh. Let's just get some beers. Because it is quite long, it's 7.4 metres long, so it's a lot longer than our car, and it's very different to drive. You have to really think about your bum.
Yep, queue panic stations and having to get it back out of the garage, the petrol station.
Which I had to do.
Luckily, we was not far from the dealer and we rang them. It's a quick, simple, cheap fix. So
It's just cosmetic damage.
just cosmetic damage, yes, and nothing too serious. And so after that, we made our way to Wassell Grove, the first campsite that we went to. We didn't really spend much time exploring the campsite as we were still to and fro from the house, loading into the motorhome, trying to get everything sorted. But we did manage to sort out the toilet and figure out how that works. So that was a new experience. And also have our first barbecue. So things were starting to look up from there. We were starting to enjoy getting used to it and living the lifestyle a bit more.
Although we did have one issue with the gas. We had a leaky pipe.
Yeah, so no gas and no electric.
We didn't have any gas or electric.
For the first, how many nights was it?
3
nights.
4 nights, yeah, before we moved.
Well, at least the solar panel worked, so we found that out quite quickly.
What
you can do.
You can expect from our channel. Obviously, at the minute, we're still finding our feet with this new way of living, but we're hoping to be able to vlog as much as we can of all the sites that we go to, try and do some new experiences for the children, and just see more of the UK. At the moment, so it'll just be UK based until we get a bit more confident with everything.
We'll talk about home education and what that's like on the road, our animals and having 3 cats and what that's like in a motorhome. Obviously the children will come into it at some point.
Yeah, so if it's something that you're potentially thinking about, you can follow along our journey and see, the ups and the downs, the highs and the lows, the reality. And
we'll try and do a full motorhome tour at some point in the future as well. So stay tuned for that.
So just give us a like and a subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Take care and we'll see you in the next one.